I guess, what's going on. So I'm gonna make a video again today on Bitcoin and how it relates to stock trading, and then also with Jamie Dimon with what he said. You know, I've been posting some PUBG videos and some funny real estate videos, and you guys are just little babies. So you obviously want something related to money, so I have to feed the degenerates so you guys know what this channel is about too. No, but in all seriousness, this news actually just came out. And that's what made me want to talk about this video, because you guys have seen Bitcoin everywhere. You guys go look on YouTube, Google Trends, it's one of the top search terms right now. And you go through, and now you're even seeing Jamie Dimon. If you guys don't know, that's JP Morgan Chase's CEO. And this guy, you know, to put it in perspective, he gets paid like $150 million a year as his salary. So he is, you know, CEO of a big bank, the biggest bank, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest banks, and he, for the longest time, has shitted on it. Just like you guys, that's like me saying, you know, imagine I make a video tomorrow and I'm like, yo, trading fraternity has just become about Forex, everybody get into Forex, and I start, you know, that's pretty much what Jamie Dimon just did. But what makes it interesting is, yeah, the blockchain is real, you know, just like when you guys tell me, yeah, Forex isn't a scam. Well, I know Forex is real when it relates to big banking and also with how it's used by big companies, but for the most part, the blockchain is real. You know, you guys know I talk about the blockchain. I mean, then that's what I'm going to tell you guys. Yeah, if you can trade stocks, and, you know, I'll make in the next video how I made literally millions of dollars through Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you know, my take on it and the long-term perspective and view I have of all of this stuff. So that is a big thing, but the blockchain is here to stay, you know, and that's what Jamie Dimon pretty much said. He said that he's, you know, it's real. He said the blockchain is real, and he is concerned about how governments are going to feel when it gets big, and that is a topic of concern for all of you guys investing in it, the governments. But then another thing he said is what I've said. If you guys go look, you know, man, one of you dumbass motherfuckers commented on my video like, oh, how long you been trading cryptos for this? Is like, go look at my videos, you know, and you'll see. I've been trading this for a long, I've been not trading, investing in it, my balls itch, for a long time. And the thing about it is that it's, you know, I don't like the term trade, but what I even talk about in those videos and what Jamie Dimon says is real. People in Asia, people hold yen, you know, yen and Chinese currency, you know, Japan, Chinese, all that, you know, I don't want to confuse you guys. Pretty much it's used by foreign people, you know, it's really big overseas, and that's one thing I've talked about, and that's where people start to take this seriously, and, you know, that's where the whole international politics things comes into play. So with Jamie Dimon saying that, that's good for Bitcoin in general. So now, why I'm saying now for you guys who want to trade stocks, or you guys who do trade stocks, you know, how can you guys start trading in, I guess, what is the similarity you guys have, and what are you guys able to do? It's simple, you know, just like trading any other asset. Literally, the SEC itself has regarded it as a security. So, you know, you're investing this like anything. And that's why, too, I agree with a lot of people. This is why people call Bitcoin and the blockchain a scam. And it will proliferate if you guys continue to support bullshit altcoins and, you know, stuff. It's easy to fall in love, but understand, go look up what a pump and dump is. You know, I'll even make a video on that. And understand what is going on with these companies. It's simple as that. You know, you don't have to invest in these and fall in love and believe everything you hear, and they're not all going to do what they say they are going to do. And that way, if you keep, you know, if everybody kind of holds that standard, you don't invest in the bullshit, yeah, that's why it gets treated like a security, and that's how you guys could trade it. You know, you guys could go make an account. I'll talk about, you know, Coinbase and all that, and where you guys could go sign up to go do that. But it just like, you find a brokerage, you know, make sure it's legitimate. Don't fall into it. But now, if you could trade Bitcoin, you can trade stocks. But now, the same things apply. The same risk, it's there. You know, if you're trading a stock versus trading Bitcoin, when you trade, you're not going to make as much. You know, one thing I've been telling people, you know, I could sit on my Bitcoin, you know, I'm up over like 30 or 60,000%, something fucking ridiculous. And fact is, you can't get 30,000% in a day. You know, yeah, you might see some penny stocks and altcoins go crazy, but chances are it doesn't happen. Those big gains come over a long time. You know, Apple didn't make people billionaires and hundreds of millions of dollars overnight. You know, I've said this before, you know, it's in the movie Boiler Room. Microsoft has the most millionaire secretaries, you know, because they chose to get, instead of Christmas bonuses, they got stock options. And, you know, you see how Microsoft is split, you know, all the examples of, I could go on for days. That's where Bitcoin lies. And that's what I'm saying. If you guys want to really trade Bitcoin like a stock and take advantage of what everybody 40, 50, 60, 70 years ago has done, invest in the blockchain. That is what Jamie Dimon is saying, you know, getting into the main ones, the Bitcoins, Ethereum, you know, Ripple. I do like Ripple. I'm invested in it, but even then, that valuation is too high, guys. I'm sorry. It really is way too fucking high of a valuation. But, you know, it's the Pepsis, the Coca-Colas, the Microsofts, the Apples, the McDonald's, and McDonald's. No, you know, you could say Burger King, or you could go into any of the restaurants, but the point is, go with the main ones. The guys who bought McDonald's, you know, in 1962 or something, if you bought $1,000 worth of McDonald's, today it'd be worth a couple $1,000,000, and you'd be getting about 30 to 60,000. I think 60,000, so it's like about $15,000, $20,000 a month in dividends. Just by holding the stock. And yeah, that's 40 years, but guess what? You guys don't have to live 40 years. It's technology. It's 2018. Things are moving at a fast pace. Look how fast Bitcoin and all these coins are progressing. You know, doesn't mean, oh, get in and get out, but yeah, can you make money doing that? Sure, go ahead. You know, we'll talk about that. You know, there's strategies with that. I caution you guys to be careful. I'm an investor, man. You guys go through my videos. It's not hard to see. You know, I'm here for the big dollars. I'm here for the big bucks. And quite frankly, you make that holding. I make a lot of money in real estate. I don't make money in real estate. You know, I bought a property a couple weeks ago, and $1.5 million, now it's worth $2 million. You know, 2 weeks, I took the keys, I make $500,000, but do I sell it right away? That's been my dilemma. No, you know, I could go put that back up for sale in 1 day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks, but guess what? After taxes, this, not gonna make as much. But then, you know, I even told this to shout out my boy Conroy and one of my other partners, you know, I was talking with them how it's just like buying Apple at a cheap price, and we're gonna make the money by holding. You know, it's a very expensive neighborhood. You make money in real estate by holding. You make money in stocks by holding. Again, I've said this. Look at the best of the best who've done it. Don't take my word for it. Go. That's what Jay-Z said. That's what Floyd Mayweather. The best of go look at people anybody who's perfected their craft. They will say they studied the best of the best, and that's what they did. They invested long term. Now, again, you guys live in a day and age where that long term is a smaller term than they had to deal with. That's the Players Unknown commentary in the back. But you guys are blessed in that sense, but know how to game it. And again, go with what's trusted pretty much too. That's why I'm gonna say you guys can trade. You can trade crypto like you trade stocks, options, all that, but now bring in the same standard and the same level of what you would expect out of these companies. You know, I've made all these videos, I've talked shit a lot about it. You know, I've been trying to push you guys to increase and raise your standard of what you guys accept as a suitable financial investment. And that is the concept here. You know, a lot of people you know, Bitcoin isn't even suitable for a lot of people. It wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And even when I was saying it was, I'm always hesitant. Again, with everything, I say don't throw everything into it. But you get into it, you invest long term, you know. This is that wave. Man, this guy's distracting me in the background, man. You having a boner, man. We're trying to explain some good content here. How far I just have to climb up this hill. Nah, man, all right, so we'll block that out, but I'll wrap it up with that, guys. Hopefully you guys are safe with all that. Is that Jax? You guys see Jax? Jax, come here. But subscribe, like the video. If you guys have any questions on the crypto and stuff, put it down below. I'll try to answer it. Hopefully this helps you guys. And you get the point. You know, I'll make some specific videos, kind of the concepts I talked today. I think it'll be necessary, but you guys see the wave of where crypto's going. You guys see how Bitcoin is. I know you guys are making money on it, trading and all that. So now, even then, for some of you traders, man, maybe move some of that quick money you made, put it into some long-term assets. And if you've already made a lot of money trading Bitcoin and doing all that, I tell this to all my students you know, all the people in the TTF, I don't know why I say students, but, you know, you could go and ask them. What I tell them, I say, hey, if you guys made 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand, this is what some people have done with crypto. Go buy a property or go put it in something, you know, leave a little bit in there, you know, and just start over. Just make sure you preserve and do it. That's what Chinese companies do, you know, whenever there's bubbles and you see countries, and that's why you see a lot of Chinese acquisitions. They want to secure their wealth with what they have. So I will leave it at that. I hope you guys like it. Stay in school. Love y'all.